New camera angle, new sweatshirt. Shout out Tony. Shout out maker Cody Cook. I've become a big fan of these little cartons of orange juice. I was drinking a lot of them during Nutcracker, like not during the shows, but during rehearsals and like definitely during intermission for a few of the shows. Just kind of pump me up. It does come with a little straw that you like unfold the straw, which is stupid because there's always a bunch of little gaps in between like the clear part of the straw and the colored part, and then you're just like drinking out of a straw that has a big hole in it the whole time, which I like can't deal with that. I hate that. So I just drink them like this. Maybe if you get it all the way to where it's like fat, it'll like, hold on. It's better, but oh, look at this. How about that? Science. Today is Wednesday, I'm back in Alabama. I do think I'm gonna do some baking a little bit later today, not right this second. I'm waiting for my computer to charge so I can go use some Wi-Fi. I really am not in the mood to spend money on anything, so I think I'm gonna drive to the Starbucks nearby me and just pull into the parking lot, and if I'm in a really close spot in the parking lot, I can use the Wi-Fi from my car. I'll show you what I'm gonna bake. Wait, also, I just wanna point out that until literally last week, I thought you needed Wi-Fi to airdrop things, and I don't know why I thought that. So I've been like waiting to airdrop anything like at all to my computer until I like go use Wi-Fi, you know, once a week or something. A few months ago at Walmart, they had on clearance some spice cake mix for 67 cents. Like I obviously was gonna buy it. And you can make those cakey little cookies with just a can of pumpkin and that, and maybe an egg, or maybe you don't need an egg, I don't remember. Okay, I'm back, it's time to bake. Maybe now you can actually kind of see like what I'm doing. Also, this may not look very eco-friendly, but joke's on you, I've been refilling it from my sink for about a month, so. I'm making my pumpkin spice cake. And I think I'll do like a brown sugar, buttery glaze kind of thing on top. I guess first thing I should figure out if I need an egg for this. You don't need an egg. I'm gonna do 350. My one big mixing bowl is dirty, so I'm gonna use this, but I don't need this for anything else, so it's fine. I've also done this before with yellow cake mix and just added like more like cinnamon and nutmeg and stuff, but spice cake mix is much better. I think the recipe I found for this is actually labeled as like muffins, and I think I've made them as, okay. Oh, how about these I got for Christmas? I don't know how well you can even see them. They're wood, but they're like, the wood is colored. I don't know how they made this, but I love it. I haven't used them yet. My spoon's over here. I know this is definitely more of a fall time cake, but I think pumpkin is good all the time, and I think you can kind of eat it any time of year, and I don't know why more people don't. You know, I would eat a piece of pumpkin bread every day, probably. Cheesecake, love cheesecake. Let me give it a sniff. I think I'm gonna put more cinnamon. That might have been a lot. I have been getting pretty into, even if I don't buy anything, just looking at like the clearance section of grocery stores, which not to be dumb, but I think I didn't realize grocery stores had a clearance section, because they're always in like it's not like a clearance section of like a clothes store where it's like a pretty big, pretty obvious thing. At Publix, it's like nestled in between the pharmacy and the bathroom, and I don't go over there. But that's how I got all this really cheap cake mix. Okay, I only bought one box. But I also got pumpkin spice pancake and waffle mix that was also like 60 cents or something. This is my pan I have. I got it at Goodwill. I'm just gonna grease this with like olive oil, I think. I don't have Crisco or anything here. Ooh, that's a lot. I don't know about that. Oh. Oh. This is the batter. It's it's very thick. Like when I've done cookies, you can kind of just spoonful it. I remember making these once for chemistry in high school. How in school you have like a food party kind of thing, and like everybody brings in like cookies or chips or a pie or something, and you all share it. But my AP Chem class, we would do that every Friday. Like every Friday the whole year. I think pretty much everything I've made here I've brought to Montgomery Ballet because I live alone, but I like baking. Number one, I probably shouldn't eat like 3 pieces of cake a day. I can't eat it all by myself. So that's before the oven. Nice. Okay, I just took it out of the oven. I think it was probably in there for a total of like 35 minutes. Looks like this. Didn't really smooth out, but that's fine. And yeah, smells good. Is this like weird that I'm so far away? Ugh. I'm gonna poke some holes in this so it's kind of like a, you know, like a poke cake. That's the name, right? Size-wise, I would use this. I got this at Goodwill, and it works, it's fine, but it's like definitely, I make anything in this and it sticks to the bottom pretty bad, so trying to do like sugar in it, I feel like it's just gonna be bad. So I might do this in my, oh, I got a new skillet, frying pan for Christmas, but I just made a burger in it, so I guess I should wash it. Oh. Every time. I hate doing dishes. It's my least favorite chore of like literally any house. I would rather clean toilets all day than do the dishes. I literally hate it. But I always splash a bunch of water over the sink divider. I hate dishes. I don't have any recipe. I'm not gonna measure any. Oh. I thought I lost this hair tie. I found it. I'm gonna use this. I think I'm gonna do butter, brown sugar. I'm not gonna do cinnamon because I don't want this to be like too spicy cinnamony. Not spicy, but too cinnamony. And I'll do some vanilla too, I think. And maybe a little bit of salt. Also, look at this sock situation. Yeah. Should I add a little bit more? I do like enough cooking and baking that now sometimes I'm like, I think I'm like better than needing a recipe, and then I just don't. But then it's like, I don't want to fail. I don't know when to stop. I don't know when it's ready. Wait, I'm like scared. Okay, this ended up making like an okay amount, I think. I feel like time is really ticking right now. This looks like gravy. I feel like this is low-key kind of ugly, but I know it's gonna taste good. I don't think anyone will care if it's a little ugly. The stove's still on. Okay, so this is how she's looking right now. Ideally, I want it to get a little bit kind of crunchy, kind of caramely crunchy on top, but I don't want it to be like rock hard either. But it's not that thick of a layer of it, so I don't think it can get that hard. I kind of want to try a piece right now while it's hot. I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes, I think, and then I will try it. Another new location for a taste test. I'm on my bed. I even made it nice, put on a plate, and I'm not just gonna eat it right out of the pan. It didn't stick at all, which was great, and it's still warm. Oh, that's really good on top. I think I prefer this over when I've made it as like cookies or muffins or anything like that. I think the brown sugar is I think that's the move. I would make like twice as much glazed stuff in the future. I also think in the future, I poked a knife in there a bunch for little holes, but I think I would kind of twist it so the holes were bigger so that it actually, because I don't really know that any of it soaked in the holes more than like this much. Anyway, thank you for watching this video so much. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Bye.